What's up, little gamers? This is Little Moni, and today we are replaying Long Live the Queen because in the first attempt I died by being pierced by an arrow. What a shame. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, kind of get the gist of how to play this game. So let's see what we gotta do in order to succeed, in order to become the queen. I think we already read this. We know what's going on. If this is your first time watching this gameplay with me, well, the gist of it, my mother died. My dad's like, it's okay, protective dad, the story. And me, I'm depressed, I don't know what to do, I have to be a queen pretty soon, and that shenanigans. If you want to read this whole gameplay thing or this whole scenario, you could go ahead and watch the first one, which had the bad ending. Alright, so let's go ahead and skip ahead. Alright, we already played this before. So, here is my mood. Like always, depressed and afraid. So if you watch the first gameplay, we all know that I had a higher willful bar, or the heart was all the way up here all the time, meaning it's good for more of military, athletic type of things. And this time I want to raise my cheerful bar up because I want to be more of the poise, the class, the elegant type of queen in this gameplay, and see if it makes a difference. So this skill set that I want to achieve right now is more of the social aspect, and maybe the mystical, or more, no, let's just stick with more of the social and the history and the eternal affairs for intelligence and ciphering. I just don't know how to pronounce that. I do, but I just feel like I'm butchering it, even if I'm saying it correctly. Alright, and then I know I'm probably in the third gameplay, I'll probably focus more on the mystical side. But I just want to see, because there's different endings, so that's pretty cool. So that makes you come back to this game and play it. Alright, enough of me talking. So we could go ahead right now. Our bonuses to expression and animal handling. Let's go ahead and do decoration, because we have to look good in front of people. And then with animal handling, from the last gameplay, the only thing that came up to me so far was more of the falcons. So we'll stick to the falcons and the decoration. So let's go ahead and go to school for that class. So let's go to expression, decoration, drawing, painting, arranging flowers, dressing well. And then for animal handling, let's go ahead and do falcons. Alright, done. Let's go to class. You discuss the nature of beauty, looking around the landscapes, objects, and people, comparing their aesthetic elements. And this is for falcons. You visit the mews and learn about different kinds of trainable birds, their preferred nesting sites, behavior, and food. Alright, let's see. It's not well. What's all that noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we are so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lodi. Hi, Lodi. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep, Mommy said we'll be here for a month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. So let's go ahead and visit our cousins, because I feel like, why not? Because I didn't choose that before. I love this room. It's so much bigger than mine back home. You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave the castle until my birthday. But at least we can have fun together here. Yay! So that boosted up our mood. Let's see our mood right now. So depression is going up. Down. How would I say that? It's going more to the cheerful side. So let's see what our skill aspects. So agility and faith. Let's see. Let's go ahead and with faith. And let me do meditation. And then agility, I want to do dance. Because, we're leaning more towards the more of the physical, more of the social, more of the presence type of person. So more of like, we're prepping to be like more of the pretty class queen, if that makes sense. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do dance for agility and meditation. So let's go to our class. It was agility, dance, and then what was the other one? I forgot. Oh, faith and meditation. All right, so let's go to class. You practice curtsying, standing and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed, tranquil, without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. That's me. Alright, what's happening? What's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respects or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a lumen as was she, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years, and I won't have you corrupting my daughter. This is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. What should we do? Send her away, let her stay, arrest her? For now, I'm going to choose to send her away because our main focus is not the magical part of her until the next gameplay. So we're just going to send her away. You heard my father. Get out, leave, and don't come back. As you wish. I'll return to my duchy until you call for me. She won't. Alright. I think we should go ahead and visit Charlotte and Lady Merva again. What do you know about lumens? Why? Dad was really angry at the Duchess of Ursul. Mommy says people are scared of lumens because they are jealous. There used to be lots of them in Nova, but they aren't anymore. Why not? I don't know. Maybe someone burned them? Put her on the stake! Burn that witch! Alright, so what's my mood? Alright, still, okay. Alright, right here. So, expression and animal handling. Let's go ahead and do decoration again. And then animal handling. I would want to say that let's focus on horses. Horses and animal handling. So let's go ahead and do that. Expression, decoration, and animal handling, horses. Let's go. You practice sketching fruits and flowers with charcoal on parchment. You study the theory of color and how they complemented and contrast, and how to select colors to emphasize a mood. You walk around the stables, meeting the royal horses, learning about their breeds and the names of different parts of their anatomy. Alright, what's going on? He loves me not. Lodi, do you have a boyfriend? Not really. I just like to play with flowers. Me too. You gather your skirts and prefer to sit down when all of a sudden a hissing noise alerts you in a hidden danger. A snake. Charlotte, don't move. Yikes. You grabbed a stick to push the snake away, but you lack the skills to do the job properly, and poking the snake only makes it angry. Too fast to see, lunges towards and sinks your fangs into your leg. Ow! The snake slithers away, but it's too late now. A strange tingling sensation begins to spread through your flesh. Oh my gosh, in the first gameplay, if I didn't send that lady, that blue-haired lady, she would have saved me. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this part. That's a milk viper. They're poisonous. I don't feel good. Don't tell me I die. Your leg is going on. You stumble and fall to the ground. Hold on. Your cousin kneels beside you and presses her hands over the bite mark. The area throbs painfully, then begins to feel warm. After a minute, you're dizzy, but your leg isn't buzzing anymore, and even the wound has disappeared. How'd you do that? I don't know how I do it. I just can. She's a lumen. She's a witch! Burn her at the stake! No, I'm kidding. I'm not supposed to tell anybody. People think it's freaky. You won't tell, will you? Of course not. I'm just lucky you were here. Girls, what's going on here? I heard yelling. Nothing. We saw a snake, but it got away. A snake? That's it. Charlotte, pack your things. We're going back tomorrow. It's not safe here. Wow. Just because of a snake, you're saying that we gotta go? What the heck? That's so weird. It's like me saying, like, I go to the store and I see a cockroach. I'm be like, oh, that's it. We're going home. I mean, if a cockroach does come at me, like flies at me and lands on me, yeah, we're going home. So maybe I do kind of understand. Aw. So she has powers. Interesante. Okay, so we're trying to get our cheerful mood up, so we're gonna go over here and play with toys, like a loner. You spend the weekend holed up in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel better. I look afraid. Am I afraid? Yes, I am afraid. Wow. All of it's below the line. Haven't had that. Okay, what can we do? Agility and faith. I think we should go to flexibility. And for faith, I think we need to go into meditation. I think that would be our best bet. I'm just going with my intuition, guys. You're probably screaming at me and be like, no, do this. But, you know, what's this? Able to stretch and control without pain. I don't know what flexibility would be, like, what it would be good for. Alright, and then faith. Maintain. Future hold. Let's just do meditation. Alright, done. You learn to relax and evaluate the tension in your body, then to practice with different types of emotion available to each of your joints, twisting, shifting, and rotating. You close your eyes and relax every muscle of your body in turn, letting that feeling travel down through you from your head to your fingertips and toes. You take a slow, deep breath, letting the air move through your body, feeling it give you life and energy. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zara and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty, though. It seems like I get more servants every day. Let's walk in the gardens. A walk in the fresh air helps you forget the burdens on your shoulder. Why am I still afraid? I look afraid. But my cheerful is going up. That's what my goal is. So, see, royal demeanor is one of the things that's really hard to get up there. So agility and faith still. Let's go ahead and do conversation. I feel like that would be our best bet. And I want to start studying foreign affairs. So we're going to study our history, Novin, and we're going to practice our, I think I want to say our court manners. Alright, let's go to classes, conversation, court manners, and history. Novin history. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. You read about the history of domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. Alright, one of the maids approaches you for attention. My lady carries her right from Duke Sedna. Oh, my intelligence have gone. We have a Duke of Sedna? No, my lady, the Duchy of Sedna is in Tallahassee. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death. Deeply regret. Best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Oh yes, court manner success. So now I know. Next time we'll do another gameplay where it's solely on just military based. It might be not appropriate for me to wear a man's gift in public though. People would think it meant something. Don't wear it. It's important to maintain the proper image. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. We're trying to make like the picture perfect queen in the making type of person. All right. I wanted to become proper. I think it'll be really fun to do that. Okay, so we should, I guess, let's go ahead and walk in the gardens again. A walk in the fresh air helps begin. Okay, we know what's going on. Oh, look at me. I look so sophisticated. Yes, we love that. My cheerful's going up. There we go. Finally, royal demeanor, history, and faith. So let's go to royal demeanor. Let's go ahead and do our elegance. Our elegance, and let's do Novan affairs. Yes, composure. Elegance and Novan affairs. All right, so let's go ahead to our classes. Elegance, and then Novan history. We got to know our history first before we got to know others. That's the risk I'm willing to take. Okay, you practice walking along a narrow rail, taking each step carefully and focusing on your balance. Nova history involves an endless slew of names and dates, even as small as it becomes there are 10 dukedoms. No, 11 now, plus the royal line. You hope no one expects you to memorize every lineage. Oh! Okay, on the first gameplay, I've never met her. She is so gorgeous. Wow, she's the priestess. Your Royal Highness, I would like to speak to you. What is it? Your mother... Oh... Your mother has wielded the power of Lumen and have the kings and queens of Nova before her. Now that she is gone, that responsibility falls to you. Her crystal of power is now yours. My father said I shouldn't get involved in magic. If you don't, who would defend your domain if the Krakens rise again? I've seen signs of the future. Danger is coming. I can teach you to control your powers, but first, you must seize your birthright and become a Lumen. Oh my gosh, guys. What do I do? What do I do? It kind of makes sense. I think the girl with the blue hair was probably like, put me on the evil path. And then this chick's gonna put me on the good path. Let's just strictly not do any magic in this gameplay. I love mystical type of things. I would say I won't do it. No, my father said I shouldn't. I trust him. You're trying to corrupt me. Your Highness, leave me alone. We gotta do what we gotta do, guys. Let's go ahead and do Lonely and Walk in the Gardens, like always. We're trying to maintain, that classical poise look. If I die, I'm gonna be... This is it. I'm done. Okay, so... Yielding and lonely. I'm very lonely. That's our consequence, I believe. Let's go ahead and study foreign affairs, and let's do composure. I think that'd be good. Composure and foreign affairs. Class, composure, foreign affairs. Done. You practice deep breathing exercise, learning to find and maintain sense of inner calm. You study the relationship of Nome and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except for the problems with Ixon to the south. However, trouble may be brewing the Piras as well. Piras. As you're walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down, holding a towering pile of linen. You gracefully stepped aside and let her pass. Nice. I don't know. Let's talk to our father. We haven't talked. Dad, what really happened to Mom? She was a Lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve to defend her domain, but she insisted on, you don't need to hear that. She used magic, it drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually, her heart just stopped. That's why I don't want you to be involved with it. So, a protective dad. So, we're still cheerful and stuff, and we still roll demeanor and faith. Let's go ahead and get our presents up, and I want to do something with conversation. Flattery or public speaking? I'm trying to think, guys. I think I'm gonna go our history again, and we are gonna do elegance again. Elegance in our history. Alright. Now let's go ahead and do foreign affairs. I feel like that's fair. Foreign affairs and elegance. Let's go. You practice standing and walking with books balanced on your head. You practice the elegant way to hold and sit from a teacup, your pinky slightly extended for balance. 4 years ago, the Duchess of Helos tried to foment an insurrection in northern Ixon, just over the Calbian River border. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, Ixon pushed troops into the southern Mare, and they are still refusing to leave. Tambula to the north underwent a peasant revolution shortly after you were born. The nobles either fled or were killed, and the new rulers have so far refused to establish official diplomatic I just lost my place. Ties with Nova. While they are not friendly, neither are enemies, at least not yet. Ooh, so we need to watch for the Tambula people. There's a man here to see you. He wishes crowdfunding for his project. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, he will have less money to work with later. I have not studied in the economics area, so I'm gonna do bad. I have a plan to print books using metal letters that can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal and factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, and to make copies to send all over the world. See production and trade. I'm not good. I don't know about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? We are not interested. Alright, let's go attend service. You attend service in the castle grove, letting peaceful of the ritual calm in your heart. So we're still in a good mood. So royal demeanor, history, and faith. Let's go ahead and pick up our presents. And I gotta sneeze, guys. I was trying to tell y'all before I sneezed, but I was sneezed while I was telling y'all. I'm sorry if that kind of shocked y'all. Alright, embarrassing, but we all sneeze. Alright, let's go and do world. And let's do composure. World and composure. Composure. World. Let's go. You practice positive thinking, maintaining a good self-image, and condition yourself to carry on rather than be frustrated by any past missteps. You practice sitting calmly with your teacher circles around you and makes unexpected loud noise at random intervals. Nice. You look at the globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them, and other areas left blank because no explorer venturing there has ever returned. Dun dun dun. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. This dude is just weird. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixonite occupation of the country of Imbrian has gone on, but not for too long. Now it's time to push back. Oh, I thought I was going to fail. His sister, the Duchess of Helos, started trouble in Ixon 4 years ago, so they invaded his territory as payback. I don't know anything about military. I don't want to fight. There must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixon and try to come some arrangement. Thank you, Your Highness. If I may say so, you are looking particularly lovely this day. I hope you will think fondly of me. Oh, since we are not wearing the necklace, he doesn't assume that we are engaged, quote unquote, to someone else. So this is new. Is he flirting with me? He's almost as old as my father. Ew, gross. Get out. Get out. Let's go ahead and play with toys. I feel like that's the only way I can maintain this mood. Alright. Let's go ahead and do some presents. And I want to do more of our history, because I feel like presence is important, because I think we're gonna need it sometime soon. Alright, done. You practice wearing the royal regalia and look at yourself in the mirror. Young as you are a queen of blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are forced to be reckoned with. No individual may hold more than one dukedom, but nobles seek noble spouses, so titles can often come together before being parceled out to heirs. Your father is Duke of Calorois, and his brother is Duke of Mazomba. Bryn, Duchess of Helas, is the sister of Bannon, Duke of Mer, and so on. Jeez, imagine being an actual princess learning all this stuff. This is overwhelming. Arce, or Ars, Duchess of Lilia, is the mother of the Duchess of Mead and the mother-in-law of Duke of Gold, yada yada yada, and the stepmother, future Duke of Ella. People sometimes call her Novus Eastern Cane. Ooh, interesting. There's my rival. The representative from Ixon is here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Oh, this is new. I never seen her. Let's get this over with. Helas and Mar are neighboring duchies. Together, the siblings Bryn and Banning govern most of southern Nova. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I am sure we could come to an amicable agreement. My bad, I misread that. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attack on us, and you will transfer the rights to this little province. It was the Duchess of Helas who tried to take over the part of Ixon's territory without the support of my mother, the Queen. We can be good neighbors again without any lives being lost. Surrender province. Offer him money. I can't offer him money because I would fail. Offer to punish. No. Execute him. Oh my gosh. Bluff and imitate. Bro, what do I choose? I'm just gonna say surrender. I don't want to fight. Very well, you can have the province. Your Highness, please accept our deepest apologies for this whole affair. Of course, I look forward to seeing you again. I mean, it was the only thing I could do, right? Because I don't think my presence was high enough to imitate them. Intimidate. I said imitate. Intimidate them. Alright, so let's go ahead and boost up our presence. And we definitely need to get up our internal affairs. Now let's just go ahead and go stick with these right here. So I feel like it'll come in handy pretty soon. I'm just looking at the other ones. I just want to do presence again. And then I want to do flattery. Something different. Alright, so presence and expression. Oh, conversation. There you go. You stare at yourself in the mirror and practice focusing on transmitting energy with only your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. You practice using different styles of breathing in order to feel more energetic, to let the energies around you for others to share. Wow, that's pretty cool. You've unlocked a new outfit. Cute! I can't wait to see what it is. You learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. What's a Keithong? Bro, I'm done. A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat and a sharp beak and spikes on its back. Eek! Several disappearances in southern Caloris are already thought to be a work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay here. Bro, I did the same thing like I did in the first gameplay. I used to save it, you see. Let's return. Okay. Hunters are no match for such creatures. Would you only make it angry and waste more lives? So we just let it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. True. Bro, got me all depressed and shit. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this one. I think we're just gonna keep on playing with our toys. Outfit! Let's see what our outfit is. Ah! Cute! I love it. Yes, queen. Okay, what can we do? Yes, it boosts everything up. I think this is a time where we can work on something a bit more. Which one should we do? I think we need to focus more on this. Let's work on our court manners and flattery. No, we need to work on public speaking because that will happen soon in the parade. So public speaking and court manners. Let's go ahead and do that. Hey, I'm pretty excited because this is something different. Court manners and public speaking. Let's go. At the person of the highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at a formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you are interested to recognize the insult. You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. There's a woman here to see you. She wishes crowdfunding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. Ooh, herbs and battlefield medicine, not it. Putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die faster? We are not interested. This girl. Why do I keep on doing that? I hate that. Okay, let's go ahead and walk in the garden. Something different. What skill sets should we focus on? We should focus more on public speaking and flattery. Let's go ahead and do that. Public speaking and flattery. Let's go. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of the room. You learn that flattery comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, the Saturn dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Courson, the Duchess of Mead. His other full sister is wife of Duke of Kegel, and his mother is the Duchess of Lila. Family ties are complicated. Is she alright? She's unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice, it is. Them devil kills me brother and broke me mom's heart. Lied to her they did when she went to see why he not come back. She had gone for the soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is about. Either way, murder is a serious crime, but I think we should execute her. It's just a common sense murder. As it's clearly guilty her life is for, she will be hanged in public as a deterrent to other criminals. You'll not have me. All of a sudden, she breaks loose from the guards and rushes at you. No! You in a court dress, you are unharmed. You grope for a weapon and find only a heavy golden ornament which hurled in your direction. Your missile files wild of its mark. Before you have a chance to do anything else, your personal guard steps in action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. Get that out of here. Put it on display so everyone sees what happens to criminals. Oh, she really said that. Off with your head. Dang. Okay, so, wow. This is pretty cool. I really like this game because, the choices and the outcomes are different. And I like that because I get really bored of a game easily if it's not unexpected. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's go ahead and stick with this. So, I feel like we need to up in our voice a bit, because we need to start singing. Let's go ahead and do public speaking. No, let's do court manners and then voice. Court manners, expression, voice. Done. Your study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils for different dishes. As a queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. You practice deep breathing exercises to build up your ability to sing a note. Let's see. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in talons. Oh, an owl flying in the open in broad daylight. That's unusual. I wonder if something attacked it. I'm like, oh, would you look at that? Oh, I'm very cheerful, am I? Yes, I am. Conversation and athletics. Alright, so what can we boost up in our conversation? I think this would be a perfect opportunity athletics were staying away from. We got other people to do that for us. So let's stick with public speaking and flattery. I think that would be our best bet. Public speaking and flattery. Let's do this. You memorize lists and sonnets and recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as an audience. Your teacher asks you a question about made-up nonsense, pushing you to improvise to answer smoothly and swiftly without having to worry about them being correct. You learn that it is always better to compliment people for their personality and their choices than their physical attributes. That's funny because people still, people do that today. Well, they don't do that today. Visual elements are best to flatter on first meeting. They are expected to be noticed right away. If you spent more time with someone, suddenly complimenting their attire will ring false. Ooh, I unlocked a new outfit. I can't wait to see what it is. Remember that the Fest of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for nobility. A grand ball, there will be dancing. As queen, you will be expected to lead the procession and take part of ceremonial planning, possibly give a speech. That's why I wanted to boost up my public speaking skills, because this will happen. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required and it may not be safe to expose you in public. What do you mean not safe? Outside the castle, you are less well protective. If anyone means you harm, think on it now. Decide later. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Barney. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother's the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her uncle Kevin has been acting strange lately and shouting out shadows. She's bored and looking for adventure. Well, I don't have any suggestions for her. Let's go to this one. Play with toys again. I want to see that new outfit. What's that new outfit? Tea dress. Oh, cute. That is so cute. So dang, I think we should wear that for when our time comes as for the parade. Perfect. Let's get our composure and elegance up, because we're gonna need that soon, real soon. As at your command, your teacher strikes your palm with the leather tassel. I think it's. Are they forgetting now? I don't even know. And you learn to bear the sting. What the heck? Damn. Now that's composure. You lie on the couch and try to remain relaxed while your teacher smacks your heels with the leather. What? Hell nah. I'll be like, post up, teacher. You are strapped in a corset and a hoop skirt and practice walking with these. The corset makes it hard to breathe and twist, and the skirt sways out of control if you move too rapidly. Damn. I'm so glad that we're not in that time period, because wow, that's too much. Today is the procession and planting of the festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? Oh, I'm so glad that I wore that outfit. You have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If you lose you, there's no recovery. Look, I want to do the parade and make a speech. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever, my little girl. You wear your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. What the heck? I thought I had enough elegance. At the end of the route, you help the priestess turn over the earth and the new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, you hold up your hands and call for a silence as you speak. My affectionate greetings to you all, and my thanks, for it is the people that make this domain great. We are here today to celebrate the gifts of the Good Lady, the promise of fertility and new birth. Winter always comes, but winter is followed by spring. Each of us face hardships, but we grow back stronger than ever. Now it is the time of new beginnings, and for my beginning as your queen. Your words are met with great applause. The procession regroups to return to the castle. All of a sudden, there's a faint rumbling noise from under your feet. Of course, I knew this was going to happen. Better not die. The newly planted tree in front of you quivers, then out of nowhere, a spurt of water comes up from the ground, splattering an assembled crowd with droplets. Just as quickly as it begins, it vanishes. The priestess tried to calm the crowds with the talk of almonds and natural eruption, but they can't halt the whispered dark magic. The water tasted of salt. Oh, that's scary. Oh well. Walk in the park. Walk it off. Alright, so skills. At least our speech went well. That's all that matters. What the heck? Maybe it was my elegance wasn't up there. Rude. So let's work on our elegance and our decoration. I feel like that would be important soon, because I know there's a ball coming up soon. And we gotta look good. We gotta do our best. You practice graceful arm gestures in every motion, from offering your hand for a kiss to taking hold of a banister of the stairs. You practice eating slowly with a minimum of mess, chewing each bite to a set of number of times before swallowing. You learn to mix paints and apply them to a canvas, capturing the light and color of the castle gardens. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see their queen. Gulp. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. All around you, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. You move slowly and surely, controlling any hint of nervousness with elegance and grace. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look of his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Higo alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. You look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whoever you want, and you will not be denied. Let's see. Someone your age, someone younger, someone older, someone already married, someone scandalous. Let's do someone older than I. You look around for a likely candidate and your eye settles on Chain, the Earl of Mima. He's almost 10 years older than you are and quite good looking, so why not enjoy yourself? He smiles brightly at your approach and you begin to dance. Dancing with the real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him. Newest dips like a part of you. Not every move is a mystery. Oh, I felt. Unfortunately, you lose track of the steps you're supposed to do when you trip over your own feet. Oops. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. You interact comfortably with your peers, leaving a wise word in every ear. During a lull in the music, Brandon the Duke of Mirror taps an elegant fingernail against his wine gown, letting a clear note ring out through the room. Oh, he could sing. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her respects for tradition, the rights of nobility, means that we all sleep safe in our beds. Our boundaries are strong and secure, our lands well defended. No one would dare steal from us. The bluntness, falseness of his words grates on your ears. He's challenging your honor in front of the entire assembly. He angers me. He wants me to make a mistake. Ignore the insult. You turn your head away, pretending not to notice the concerned murmurs around you. Better to look like a coward than to indulge in pointless fighting, right? As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you, and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lila, and a fierce sportsman woman. She was a few years ahead of you, and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No, Bryony, she had said that her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here, dancing together, the Duke consort clenching his Duchess positively tight. Showing there's no signs of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Merva being so close by. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? Oh, it's probably because they're magical families or something like that. I don't know. We will see really soon what's going on. Let's go ahead and stick with this. What can we do? Oh yeah, my dance is really bad here. I'm trying to think. Conversation. We can work on our conversation, but I feel like we need to work on our presence and our voice. Yeah. And so let's work on our presence and then agility. Oh, expression of voice. Let's see what that will do. You plant your feet in a strong stance, imagining that you are a tree, deeply rooted in the earth. You can feel the power within you, and you know that you will not be pushed aside. You practice focusing your attention on individuals as you pass. Letting them feel a brief connection with you before you formally acknowledge with them a nod. You learn the differences in resonance between the chest and head and the nose. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving in such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to warn him and his companion. You are too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Serene, not a member of your circle. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your a friend, and yet not at all old as a noble woman go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. You take a deep breath. Insult her with false flattery. I'm gonna do that. Good afternoon, Countess. What a lovely brooch you wear, and it reminds me of a bit of what my mother used to wear. I suppose you have an eye for valuable prizes, don't you? Ready to leap in and snatch them the instant they become available, to keep them out of anyone else's hands. I should go. Bye. Once she's gone, you raised an eyebrow at your father. Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more. She wants something more, and it's not going to happen anytime soon. You should be careful on how you deal people like Serene. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. As a queen, you must be aware of everything around you. I am paying attention to what's around me. Oh, at least that works. Insulting her like that, she went bye-bye. Alright, let's see what else is good over here. Why is my conversation so up? Maybe because I need to be more afraid. Okay, let's see. What can I do next? Let's go ahead and do a bit more of this one. Let's do composure and our presence. And composure. Let's go. You practice being aware of your environment, seeing everything as it transpires around you, and feeling that you are in control of it all. You practice giving commands to the castle staff, neither asking nor demanding, but telling them what needs to be done. As long as you believe it to be true, they will as well. You are strapped into tight, heavy armor and made to walk around it, learning that any attempt at sudden movement will catch painfully or trip you. Slowly and steady is the way to go. Your teacher smears your body and clothes with strawberry jam, makes you walk around like that for hours, facing the funny looks of snickers aimed at you, without hiding or becoming angry. It is time for you to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. Oh, I'm going to do bad in this area. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there's always some room for discretion. I don't know anything about budgets. Let's just raise taxes for the fun of it. We need more money and raise the taxes a bit, as you wish. Let's go walk in the garden. Alright, so skills. What can we do? Let's work on this over here. I feel like we need to focus on this a bit more. Let's do foreign affairs and world. Foreign affairs and world. Let's go ahead and I feel like that'd be good. History, foreign affairs and world. Let's go. Southeast lies in the domain of Tallahassee. with which we have enjoyed fairly cordial relations. Sedna, their chief province, borders the Novan Duchy of Elath, and nobles from the two provinces have been known to intermarry. You read about the western continent Javar, where civilization flourished so long ago that the ancestral Novans were still living in the caves. No one knows what became of them. The population vanished without a trace, leaving only their enormous stone buildings. In the distant past, the Yeveni tribes to the east rode great beasts with spines and tentacles on their heads instead of horses. The bones of these creatures are sometimes found in Lila and Mead, and their tusks are valuable to crafters. You unlocked a new outfit. Oh. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the act but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, your majesty. It wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasts. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me, and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestess to bless me and make me clean again. Demons that make you attack people? Is that even possible? You know what? We're gonna execute him because we know nothing. If he did murder, we did murder because we don't know anything about magic. I don't care whether there were demons or not. You're still a murderer and your life is forfeit. You will be hanged in public as a deterrent to future carols. He opened his mouth to argue with Verb, but then his shoulders slumped. Yes, your majesty. Hey. That's how it should be done. Let's go attend court. Sitting in the court session is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and it may be important to your future. Oh, what's my new outfit? Oh, a scholar's gown. Oh, look at me. I look so professional. But I do need to improve my public speaking if I'm gonna wear that. So maybe let's go ahead and do court manners and flattery. Yeah, let's do that. Conversation, court manners, and flattery. And done. You study the traditions of ballroom etiquette, how to politely accept or defer an offer, and how to avoid the impression of attachment to an individual. Wow. You I need that. Listen. You memorize the correct title of every servant in the castle, treating servants with respect, ensuring good service. Small personal details help make the recipient of your flattery feel that you've truly noticed them, which is always better than a simple "how nice you look." Most people want to believe that they are successful and well liked more than they want to believe that they are handsome. Play to these beliefs, and they will be inclined to enjoy your company, even if they should know better. What's happening now? You received a word of an unfortunate incident of the gallows where the man judge was sent to be executed. As he was led to the platform, he suddenly lashed out with explosive magical power, killing several guards and spectators before making his escape. The population is buzzing with rumors of secret cabal of evil lumens who sacrifice innocents in their dark rituals. But we're not dealing with magic, so we have to sadly ignore this. Okay, I am happy. What can we do? Let's boost up our public speaking and our elegance. Public speaking and our royal demeanor, elegance. Let's go. You read the collections of famous historical speeches and practice saying them in convincingly dramatic fashion. You borrow the menu for an upcoming banquet and practice delivering it as a dramatic speech to the audience of confused chambermaids. You learn the debate techniques and practice them by trying to convince a castle gardener why a new fountain would be a great idea. You practice standing up, sitting down, picking up items from the floor, bend at your knees, not at the waist. You practice speaking and laughing quietly, not trying to disappear or go unheard, but focusing your energy into a smaller space so that it draws people closer. You practice sitting quietly and listening to conversation of others without becoming bored or restless. That's me. That's why I just sit down and I just people watch. Am I the only one that does that? It's really entertaining. You guys should try it. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Rennet, has passed away. This isn't really a surprise. He's pretty old. The problem is political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Aris, the Duchess of Lyle, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Not to mention that she closely related to the Duchess of Mead and the Duke of Kegel. She could control almost every entire eastern half of Nova. People already call her Nova's other queen. I don't own anything really bad about her, though. The boy does have a living grandfather, Earl of Istar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. The Earl of Istar has suggested another possibility. You and I are both young, not too far apart in age. He requests that we accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here at the castle. What should we do, guys? Should we send him to my uncle, marry him, or send him to his grandfather? We can't leave him with his stepmother, because no. Send him to his grandfather. Let's go ahead and marry him. Why not? Okay, I'll marry him. At least that way I won't get stuck with an old man. You can't actually marry him until he's old enough, but he will be brought here to live as your companion. Ooh, I'm a cougar, guys. Okay, let's go. Mood. Let's see. I'm trying to see what I can improve. Conversation. And let's do court manners and flattery again. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Court manners. And shoot. Flattery. Done. Oh shoot, that's a lot to read. My mouth is getting hella dry. To directly challenge someone's honor is to declare war. Never make a public accusation of cowardice, treason, infidelity, or murder unless you are prepared to face mortal enemies. On that note, you study the etiquette of dueling. As a monarch, you are expected to embody the virtues of honesty, bravery, and generosity. You should always offer aid to those in need. However, those you aid personally are expected to give you their utmost loyalty even until death. I wish that happens now. I help someone. You are loyal to me now. No. That would be terrible. Why can't it be from the goodness from your heart, You study the forms of written address, how to issue and decline invitations, and how to announce an impending visit, and how to correspond with the rulers of foreign domains. A certain class of dramatic personality believes utterly that they are ugly and unpopular. Even if it's untrue, flattering their opinions will make them pull away and mistrust you. Instead, compliment their intelligence. This tends to be their weakness. Most people want to believe that they are special and will react well to hints that they are receiving slightly better treatment than others. However, too obvious favoritism will stir resentment and only the vain enjoy it. Dang, so it's like low-key you're manipulating these people by giving them compliments. Oh, what it is to be a queen. The most reliable form of flattery is to convey that you honestly like the target, enjoying spending time with them, and wish them to think well of you. What's going on? There's a woman here to see you. She's a musician and wishes crown patronage, which means money. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalize you in a word and song. I have dabbled in the musical styles for many countries and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Ooh, I felt both of those. The mission sings a little ditty and demonstrates her skills with the lute. She's actually pretty good. We're just gonna reject her. Thank you, but we're not interested. Alright, so let's see what we can train in now. Look how low my voice, and I had no instrument going on there. I am almost done to flattery. Wow. Let's do flattery. I just want to see how. Flattery and composure. I've never reached 100% of it, so I wonder what happens. Imitation is a form of flattery. Mirroring someone's gestures and reactions can lead them to subconsciously trust you and feel that you have a bond. Be careful not to make this seem like mimicry, which is insulting. You have nothing to learn more about flattery, so we're 100% done. You practice walking over smoldering coals with bare feet. What the heck? So long as you keep moving steadily and do not panic and freeze to run, you are not burned. Well, noted. So next time that I am walking over smoldering coals, I would do that. Your teacher gathers up some of the council staff to shout insults at you. What the heck? This is like verbal abuse. While you practice staying calm and not bursting into laughter. Me. How is Adar settling in the life at the castle? I found him in the garden trying to catch frogs. Oh, yay! So I showed him a few tricks. I'm sure you'll work things out. Nice! Let's talk to our future hubby. Oh wait, what happened? Did I go back? Oh my gosh, trippy. I didn't know I could do that. Let's talk to him. Hi, Adar. Oh, he's so cute. Look at those blue eyes. That's our future husband, our fiance. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys that I am 14 at the moment in the game. I'm not 14 in person. Elodie is 14, about to be 15. When she turns 15, she becomes queen, I think. Yes. I don't know how old this little boy is. Probably like 12. How are you doing? Okay, I guess. It's really quiet here. How come you don't have any more brothers or sisters? I don't know. Mom, RC said it's a noble's duty to have a big family. Oh my gosh. Well, not everyone agrees with her. Sorry. Should I kiss her now? Yes, gentlemen out there who are watching this, that's what you gotta do. If you get your woman mad or mad, you know, all you gotta do is kiss them. Element of surprise, and they'll be like, what? Did you just kiss me? And it will just totally change the subject. Maybe. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if that will work. If you do try it, just comment below and see and tell me if it worked. What? You can if you want. I don't want to. That's gross. I'll do that. You can if you want. If you want to. You have to bend over a little so you can reach. The result is damp. Dang! I mean, he is a child, so obviously it's gonna be damp. Sorry. This must be even more strange for him than it is for you. He lost a parent too. Now everyone else is making decisions about his life, including you. If you like, you could come to some of my classes or meet with the tutors that I'm not using that week. I mean, it's important for you to learn too, right? You're going to be a duke and a king consort, like my father. Okay. See, we're offering him the opportunity. That's the way to go. And we'll bond like that, you know? Hopefully we do, because I don't know. Alright, let's see our skill set. We are totally against flattery. Let's go ahead and finish these off. Elegance, and let's do court manners. Court manners and elegance. Where's the elegance one? What the heck? I just saw it. Oh, right there. Let's do that. You study the language of flowers and the secret meaning that can be communicated through a gift of banquets. You study the rules of behavior in foreign courts so that you may seem at home in any setting. You have nothing to learn about court manners. Yay, we finished it. You practice standing in attractive positions in a full costume and maintaining these poses for a long period of time. You have nothing to learn more about elegance. Yay! Staring up in the sky out your window, you notice a strange flash of lightning. A falling star, pretty. I'm so dumb. Okay, let's go ahead and why not visit the dungeons? You creep through the castle dungeons, catching glimpses here and there of the fate that awaits troublemakers in this kingdom. Even nobles can end up here sometimes. It's a good reminder to stay on the straight and narrow. Ooh, dun dun dun. What skill set? So we mastered all that. Let's do composure and public speaking. Why not? Get that over with. Composure and public speaking. We're becoming the picture perfect queen over here. Your teacher instructs you in a game of cards, teaching you to bluff with a straight face. You have nothing to learn about composure. Your teacher assigns you to create and memorize a short speech of your own. Your teacher assigns you to read about a subject, memorize a few good phrases for the beginning and ending of a speech, and then make up for the rest of the spot. Your teacher assigns you to read the subject, then requires you to answer a question about it and on the spot in front of an audience. You have nothing to learn about public speaking. Nice. I have an unpleasant news to report. Oh my gosh. Tell us the Duke of Sudbury has incited high tariffs and trade restrictions on our border. Business is disrupted and there are growing shortages of supplies. Let's just send emergency aid. Then the royal treasury will pay to keep the people fed. Very well. I don't know, that's the only thing that makes sense. Okay. So that's good. We have all of that. Good. Now, I feel like we need to probably focus on economics because, we got nothing on that, really. Or should we do athletics? What is athletics? Let's just do athletics. So let's just go running and climbing. Running and climbing. Let's go ahead and do that. Wow, something different. I didn't expect to do something different. So running and climbing. Oh, and climbing. Let's go ahead and do that. You practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for a set long time every day. You practice climbing up and down fixed ladders, driving out any fears of heights and learning to move swiftly and surely. My lady, there are letters for you. Another letter from Bryony. Why does she keep writing me? We were never even friends. She says she's bored and lonely and she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwinnell's birthday party. That's right, Gwinnell is about to turn 15. She'll be Duchess of Sudbury for real now. The other letter must be an invitation to her birthday celebration next week. Glenn and I were friends in school and this would be a big event. But it's a very long way to travel. A lot of things can happen in the row. And this is how I died in the last gameplay. So, I'm going to send my regrets to safe. There you go. I better stay here. Yeah, that's what we got to do. We got to stay there. Let's go ahead and attend court. Let's see what else. Skills, history, and faith. Let's go up in our history. Let's do world and Novan history. Let's see. Novan history, world. I need to improve that. The Duchy of Sudbury is currently held in regents by Court of League of Dis and her daughter of Gwinnell, who is your age. She inherited the duchy last year upon the death of her father. I said father. The last two rulers before your mother, Queen Fidela, were your grandmother, Queen Ladish, and her father, King Fulbert. You read about the Northern Continent. Borelius is the first limits in history were recorded, and now the discovery of magic shaped their development. You read about the 100-Year War, which left much of Borealis uninhabitable and created a power vacuum, which would eventually be filled by the growing power of Nova. What is happening? Sigh. All my friends are at Janelle's party, and I didn't get to go. I sent her a note with my regrets and a gift, and she accepted it, so at least she's not upset. We can get together sometime after my coronation when things are less hectic. There you go. Optimistic. We have to stay optimistic. I don't have any, like the last gameplay, I had this right here where I could play tennis or racquetball. I forgot. And look, none of my things are popping open. Why? Let's sneak out. Why not? You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. Oh, I'm a little sad. A little lonely. Conversation and medicine. Well, I'm already done with conversation. Should we get into like medicine? Let's do herbs and poison. Why not? We'll do, yeah, let's go ahead and do herbs and poison. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to press that. So medicine, herbs, medicine, poison. Done. You learn the willow bark can be used to relieve aches and fevers. The first treatment for most ingested poison is to purge the stomach by forcing the victim to eat powdered charcoal, which can absorb dangerous substances. I didn't know that. Hopefully this is true. The Duchess of Lida has sent you a gift. What is it? It is cushioned finely embroidered with the design of a running horse. It is well done and clearly required hours and hours of needlework, but it's also fairly useless. That's nice, I guess. Horses have been prominent in Lila since even before it was Parnova, but this isn't a horse, it's just a pillow. Why couldn't she have sent me a horse? Well, we will keep it. Find a chair and a sofa to set it on. Because we're not going to be that bee, you know? We're not going to be that bee. Alright, what can we do? Conversation and athletics. If I can talk. Let's get our presence up. Or maybe not. We should probably learn an instrument. Instrument and swimming. Let's do that. Instrument, athletics, swimming. You tap out chiming dyads on a glockenspiel, learning the basics of harmony and rhythm. You get comfortable in the water, splashing around and holding your breath to go under. The Duchess of Mead is here to see you, my lady. Hello, Lodi. I'm sorry to trouble you, but have you seen Bryony? No, not since I left school. She shakes her head. She's gone missy. She's not at school where she should be. I know she was unhappy, but I never expect. She wrote me a letter saying that she was bored and looking for adventure. But that's all I know. Oh dear. I hope she hasn't done anything too foolish. My poor little lamb. I have to go look for her. She's gone. Well, that's the mom's fault for keeping her cooped up. When you are a strict parent, your child's they tend to hide stuff from you and to rebel. That's why you gotta be not lenient, but on the same page as them. Alright, let's just walk in the gardens, why not? What can we do? So I think we should just focus more on athletics, but let's get that running and climbing up. I feel like something's gonna happen with that. Alright, where's the other one in climbing? You switch back and forth between a brisk wall and line to pouncing jog. Not too fast, you build in endurance rather than speed. You steadily increase the proportion of time you spend jogging, with shorter breaks and walking to recharge your energy. You learn to evaluate whether a tree or a branch is safe to bear your weight. You climb up and down trees, able to fetch fruit to get a better view. As you are walking through the grey hall, a freak gust of wind suddenly blows out all the candles in the room. How strange, there must be an open window somewhere. Bro, I probably need to go ahead and... let's explore the castle, why not? You wander through the parts of the castle where there are other people rarely visit, but find little expect spiderwebs. Yuck. Let's see, what can we do? I feel like we need to focus on economics, accounting, and trade. Let's do economics. Accounting and trade. Let's go. You brush up on the basics of mathematics with the help of an abacus. You learn that even the smallest of villages has a central market where locals can trade what they have grown or made with others who have different skills. What the heck? I did the same thing. Oh, sorry, guys. Things have been so unsettled lately. Everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful. You could hold a tournament. What a great idea. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so bad at this because I don't know how to wield a weapon. Jeez. Okay. Knights, jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest. What will you offer as a prize as prizes to the winners? Status and praise, employment, gold. Let's do status and praise. Being declared to be the best in front of the entire domain should be prize enough for everyone. Very well. I will draft the announcements. Leave him to his work. As you move to the ball, your eyes falls upon a vase of flowers, pretty but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one blossoms have shriveled. Ooh. Someone on hall duty is being lazy. These flowers should be replaced. You continue up the stairs to your room where a maid is waiting for you. My lady, a gift arrived from Kegel. From the Duke? No, my lady, a merchant house. I believe it was sent with a shipment down the Kavala River. You tear open the brightly colored paper to find chocolates. There is a little card in the box with our compliments to the House of Curlet. That's oddly high-handed for some tiny trader I've never heard of. Let's save it for later. I don't feel like eating candy right now. Maybe later. Maybe it was poison, you know. I gotta keep my eyes open for that. Let's go ahead and visit the tombs. You pay your respects to your mother's tomb and wonder if the same fate is waiting for you. Dun dun dun. My mood is a little down. So medicine. We need to do a little bit more medicine. I feel like poison is it's creeping up on me a little bit, so we do herbs and poison. I just feel it. I feel it. Feel the tingling feeling. Let's go. You learn that feverfew can be used to reduce tension and headaches. You learn that oil of cloves rubbed on the skin can relieve pain, particularly in teeth. Certain poisons counteract with each other, such that either on their own will kill the victim, but carefully applying a match amount of the other will cure. If a victim is stabbed with the poisoned spine of the sea urchin, the spine must be removed carefully and the affected area soaked in very hot water in order to cook out the poison. Let's see. This is a week of general tournament. Nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against each other. The people will be pleased if you participate in their games. However, it would expose you to danger. What event would you like to take part in? I think a mountain parade I would probably look better in. You choose to lead the parade mounted on a brilliant white horse. You don't actually know how to ride, but the horse is well trained, so all you need to do is sit up straight, look regal, and don't fall. All the winners are announced and displayed to great cheers. As near queen, you place flower garlands around their necks. All of a sudden, a man approaches the winner's platform. It's Kevin, the Earl of Io. In one hand, he carries an arm gauntlet, and the other a sword. My family's blood is on your hands. What is he talking about? He casts the metal glove to the ground with a clatter and raises his sword pointing at you. I challenge you, Elodie, a life for a life. He's challenging you to a duel? Refuse. I'm not going to fight you just because you want me to. Unfortunately, it seems he isn't interested in your refusal and charges you at you anyway. The last thing you think is, but that's not fair. Are you freaking serious? What the heck? I was so close. Lily did not survive to reach her coronation. Noble would have to go on without her. But it doesn't have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Lodi's star may rise again. Well, this is it, guys. I died again by being stabbed. Okay, so I kind of understand what I need to do now. Alright, what skills need to be up, the choices that have been played. Next game, I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to try to see if I can get that magic going up, more of the spirituality and flattery type of things going up and keeping to myself, you know? And then, bam, show the world who's best. Alright, let's go ahead And I quit this game. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching and always. And stay tuned for the next gameplay, because we're going to be a bad bee in that one. Hopefully. Dang it, I feel like every time I visit the tomb, my fate leads to death. Alright, so that was the ending of me being stabbed to death. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video, little gamers, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!